See if we can win a game. I'm going to play as coach. I'm just going to pick the plays. I won't do nothing at the line, or most I'll do is maybe audible. Keep it simple. He's got to get better at the physical part. He's got to do more slants later in the year. I gotta plug my phone in. Dying. There we go. Yeah, just won a game. I say we should definitely beat them, but we're pretty trash.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos taking on Davis Mills and the Houston Texans.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. As the Texans offense runs out,
We're going to pass on a lot.
the man under center. Second-year quarterback.
Probably going to be like 500 yards passing.
Stanford.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-time interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week.
Probably don't throw a lot of interceptions this
if
year.
He's going to help this team be a winning one. He can't give the football away like he did last week.
Tell me what I can do with the ball.
They run with a rookie from Florida, Dameon Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
Well, they set a nice tone in week one. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third
Some
down.
momentum here.
On third down, here's Mills.
Come on, come on, come on. No!
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And the Texans are going
man.
to take possession of the football. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference.
This quarterback, man.
30 yards of real estate on that one.
So second down and 10 once again.
He's good. He's going to get through the first year or two.
To throw, Mills.
There you go.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
There you go.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Very nice.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Back to the run.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That's a nice little start there.
Let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds, in the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
So after the
come on, Davis.
They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go, Davis. There it is. Nope. Damn it.
The end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Take the field goal. I don't kick. I can't really coach mode that, so we'll have to watch that.
Fairbairn for the Houston field goal try.
I try not to interfere with any of the plays. I don't mind picking up plays and shit, but I try not to interfere.
Texans. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
Here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the second.
It's going to tear him up today. Garbage.
They run here with a second-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 19 carries, 82 yards.
I noticed in the video the other day that the audio is really quiet. Turn it all the way up.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Play action. It's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release.
Garbage.
This will be incomplete.
Hold on. I just realized my cornerbacks are not in the right positions. For some reason, the last few Maddens. There you go. It doesn't. Even though you put your best, who you want to be your number one, it won't match with the number one receiver. They make the number 2 cornerback match up with the number 1 receiver. So
now a run straight ahead with Edmonds.
Remember that on your depth chart.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Texans, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15. Just
I wanted to tackle. I switched to the guy. I get excited.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They give it to Williams, running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Play action. Now Wilson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slugging it up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Here we go. Come on, man. Starter, too.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Wilson to throw. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week.
For his first quarter, be aggressive.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
That's not good.
The Broncos kick off
out
there to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Texans back out there. And
I got to make a adjustment left in now.
To go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's Mills.
Nice.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. A first down throw for Mills. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On 2nd down, it's Ross. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Mills to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they've
They
been
just
back on
throw that
the
away.
heels a little bit here in this drive,
hoping.
but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing, Mills.
Oh, what was that?
We saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of...
Come on.
Now
We're
on
going to end up
4th
having
down,
to
it's
run.
Cameron
We're going to miss
Johnston
all
on
our
a punted
goals,
away.
get no points. Oh.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Slow
So now the
awareness is
second drive
killing me.
offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they
I was going to do some more like
end zone.
short passes, outs, quick outs and stuff.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Wilson. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Tim Patrick's one of my favorite stories in the NFL, a self-made player at every level. He's beat great odds to become a starter in this league. The Broncos love the reliable production he brings them.
Oh, come on, get him.
Number 2 or 3 spot
What the hell
on
is
the
that?
depth chart.
He just fell down.
Pick up, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
When does that?
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit
What?
off.
Hold up. He just fell down. Word.
A pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play.
Man,
It's
be
2nd
like-
and 4. Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
What a terrific story as Greg Dulcich, who began as a walk-on
He was
at
ain't giving up
UCLA
nothing big, but
and got
it ain't
better
stopping
each
him
and
either.
Every season, really stretches the field average over 17 yards per catch. His last 2 years as a Bruin, exactly what Denver was looking for to replace Noah Fant at tight end.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach
Exactly
the
where you want to
8-yard
put it to
line
beat
before
fucking
going
cover
out.
two.
A gain of 32 that time.
Yeah,
talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? Guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football
just said they weren't giving up that big.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Touchdown. Greg Dulcich, a 5-yard touchdown.
The big ass game.
Guys are able to extend their. Johnson for the extra point try. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And a Greg Dulcich touchdown reception.
Oh, we got to do something about Wilson.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the.
Let's get it together.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mills. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Good pass.
Now it's 3rd down.
Let's get rid of it.
Head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. It is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away.
3 and out.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Come on, I can't be losing
just a
Denver.
yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
I know it's the first year of the rebuild.
Back out onto the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in for drive number 3. They begin the drive with Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Come on.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to say, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense, they probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down. Almost back to the drawing board.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Nice.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, that could have been a pick. I even jumped to the guy. I got so excited. Almost started yelling, "Get it!"
To get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On second down, Williams.
Good play.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage.
Now we're
this
doing
time
some
as they're
defense.
on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will remain an 11-point spread.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the
here we
dice
go.
a bit.
See what's
and
past
once you
him
get
going.
up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
John Ross. Try a little short passes. Get it.
From just shy of midfield.
Hey, Papa.
Mills. Looking for
Nice. Ross again.
And they'll get
Papa, you set up going?
42-yard line.
You're all tuned up.
The idea here, get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Mills throw taken
Nice
in by
play.
Collins. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mills again. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That's cool,
Good
Papa.
throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
You'll be back streaming
better
tomorrow.
against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to get this
Now
down
we're getting
near
somewhere.
the 25.
As a defense,
Now
you're
we're
more
getting
balanced when you're in
somewhere.
zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line
I
of
hear you,
scrimmage.
Papa.
Got a man, it's Ross.
Nice.
Complete.
Needed that.
He is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. After one, a 14-3 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle,
Beautiful.
and that's caught by Kmet. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in and picks up the first down.
One.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a
Come
chance
on,
to
Pierce.
get right back into this
Come
football
on, Pierce.
game. Here's Pierce. Touchdown,
Yes.
Houston. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes
Boy, now we got a football game.
Linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. It was all capped off by a run from the rookie, Dameon Pierce. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Phillips. He's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He is definitely.
Yeah, you got to do something about him. They're trying to trick me, though. They want me to keep playing the run. But I ain't buying it. They can run all day. I don't know what I'm passing.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll get this one to Patrick. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches.
For that reason. Jeez, come on, man. Blitz him, blitz him, blitz him, blitz him.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
Ah.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Good run blocking.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get
the
the
blitz
first
was
down.
almost
That's exactly
there.
what they did.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2
Man.
and a half to about the 39.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah,
almost a pick.
Range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Come on, pick.
Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and
pressure.
10.
Bringing 3 on his blitz, so.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun, and he'll take this ahead for
Still got 4 yards.
Second down coming up.
He got Vanderbeek back. Never had somebody in it, and he still got 4.
And winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't think so.
Now Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, Wilson finding the open man. That's
Good play.
Patrick. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Looking to throw again on second down.
I missed at the last second. I couldn't.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first. Catch number 100 for his career right there.
Last second I
It's good enough
blitzed.
to keep the chains moving.
I shouldn't have.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing again here, Wilson.
Nice, we needed that.
Down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
too crazy here.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st down.
And he will take it in
man.
for a Bronco
He's wide open to go in.
Javonte Williams, his 1st touchdown of the new season, and they are able to add on to their advantage. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week.
I think I'm going to stick playing offense.
Out for the PAT, here's Johnson.
Defense might be better without me picking the play.
It's good, and it's 21-10. So that one a 13.
I might just let CPU run the second half.
It was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. From the 6. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Just what I needed.
And this is going to be brought back.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, Madden be like.
So holding will scratch off.
What is going on? Oh, man. It's going bad.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throw over the middle,
We'll
taken in
get blown
by
out.
Dosage. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second down and 8.
Come on,
From the
defense.
gun, it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Killing me, defense. Killing me.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Wilson will throw again. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Of course they are.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this 1st half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Williams again, and this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Green running in to pick up the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Also, he's cheap. Rookie deal.
Field goal unit and Brian Johnson out there from the left hash. A chip shot here.
We got to do some things.
And Johnson's kick is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never got a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. 100th anniversary last year. They'll start on the ground with Pierce, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Mills on the bootleg. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And
it was ugly, but it worked.
The 45 before being tackled. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
They like that.
They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your
first year we're in rebuild, man.
Put together some drives.
Credit.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. Cooks on the quick slant. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Isn't easy.
Mills now.
It cooks. It cooks.
Looks
all right,
for
that'll
the
work.
out route, and it's complete to Kmet. And he'll be brought down at the
That'll
27.
Work.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do.
How
about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, Mills. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Beautiful.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big
play a little Tom Brady football, dunk and dunk.
Through people. But they were right there
Dink
waiting,
and dunk
and
all the way
stopped
down.
him for a minimal gain.
Throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain...
Gotta take the points.
Mills to the sideline, and out now is Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal try. Now the holder's going to
What is
keep
that?
it. He's going to try
I didn't choose that.
for it.
I didn't choose that.
They try to move
What the fuck was that?
surprise, but it's a turnover on down.
I didn't choose
They
that.
pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I wanted to
The
kick a
Broncos
field goal.
will take over on downs. Denver's
Oh,
offense
Coach
now
Mode, you
set
fucked
to
me.
go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
You gotta give me that. This happened.
Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
Gotta be
You
kidding
don't
me.
go top
This
shelf,
happened?
that's bottom shelf material. 72 yards rushing for
What
him.
the fuck? Put me back on offense. I think defense did something for a change. Yeah, we need some big plays here.
First down, Mills. Got an open man.
That'll work.
Scantling. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on second down, Mills.
Nice.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. First down throw
Davis.
for Mills.
Come on, Davis. Nice.
That's complete right side to Kmet.
Keep it moving.
Mills going to try and hurry the offense here up to the line. Throwing again on second down. Mills. This
when you hit R1, he was wide open.
And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Thank
as
God.
they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
I gotta take the points. Don't screw me this time. Thank you. And we're into the bathroom. Let them play without me for a second. And I'll be right back. Because I don't know what the play is, so I'm going to leave it on quarter. I quit whenever.
Quarter 3 is underway.
All right, back.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
52's the mark, boys. 52. Let's go one more. Check 99.
Here's Wilson. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. To throw is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point,
did we win?
This is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Get him, get him,
Eluding the
get
pressure
him, get
right.
out, motherfucker.
And he'll be brought down just shy
Jesus.
of the 40. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
It's going to be a long first year.
Throwing is Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And the defense plays pretty good without me.
For him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Maybe I'm the problem.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra feet. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Here's Wilson. Escaping. And he's going to have to eat this one.
Pretty young teams. We're probably going to be a second half of the year team.
Ojabo in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there.
He had one last week, too.
But pride showed.
He's a rookie. He'll be something in a couple of years.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man Hamler, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk
Good
to
play.
a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Yeah, they weren't going nowhere. Man, the defense starting to play.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out.
They're actually looking good. I ain't going to touch
them.
them.
He's going to need to bomb this one.
They go back to second. I'll jump back in.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will remain an 11-point spread. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
We'll take that. I ain't scared to dink and dunk.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. There again is
Nice,
Cooks
complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That's why I was working on Cook's physical.
To do here
Go ahead, put it on.
Falling to 1-1, but
Little
this
short
is 1st
passes.
and 10 right now.
Love it. There you go.
Man open down the middle of the
Keep
field.
it moving.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Yes.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Off the play fake, Mills.
There it
That
is.
ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll let the fullback try and take him home.
What was that?
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Mills.
Get rid of it.
Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During films.
There it is.
That is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Cole Kmet, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Indianapolis game, we came back second half.
So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Touchdown.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game.
Back
you don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion.
Keep watching. I ain't going to get back in.
Down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. Here's Williams to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Sack.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the close fist to the referee, and that means 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yep.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do.
We picked him up in the offseason. He was, he got a sack earlier, too.
Out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Great game.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
There it is. Go, 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 go.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Texans will take over. And now out comes Houston. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And able to get this one.
I think what I'm going to do with the quarterback, if he has a good year, I'm going to keep him. If he doesn't, I'm going to draft one.
First and
if he doesn't have a good year, he'll be behind development.
Give him a yard up to the 49.
And
the run only got a yard.
It's a young team, and everybody's progressing. I can't have the quarterback, it's the most important piece falling behind. He might just be a victim of, it's a rebuild. First year is not going to be that great.
Collins, and he'll be brought down
we'll see how he goes,
inside the 40-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line.
All right, moving the ball.
And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll work this down inside
Probably
the
gave
30.
Cooks that physical in weekly practice.
Mills on 1st down. He gets it to Cooks.
We'll take it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mills throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Scantling's having a good
line of scrimmage, the 15.
Game.
It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, get rid of it. Oh,
and he can't
Jesus.
find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Draymond Jones. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
On 2nd down now, it's Ross. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
I don't know if I'm resigning him.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they
There's
ran
John
out.
Ross
That's a
again,
nice play by them defensively,
free
though, to
agency.
hold
He's
it to
one
a
of the
short
fastest
game.
guys in the league. I moved him to running back.
For Mills.
You're mediocre running back at best.
Into heavy traffic.
Oh, is that?
Intercepted.
Come on.
Picked off by
Jesus.
Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 17-yard line. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down.
Somehow we
As
can
they
win
began
this.
this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield?
We'd really be
Or
off
after
to a
one
good
play?
start.
It appears that the answer is yes.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
I need 4 wins this year.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Guaranteed 4 wins this year. I'm going to guarantee 4 wins next year.
On the counter, here's Williams.
Probably 7 the third
And he'll
year.
take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they
Good
did.
play.
And that's going to be
Was Gaithers again?
incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball
Gaithers
free,
again.
and it brings up 4th down. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't it just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Oh, here we go.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Why won't you get rid of the ball?
DJ Jones never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. A throw left side taken in by Komet. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
I mean, Dad, I'm getting stressed. Week 2, I'm already stressed.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jonathan Grenard picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Right on
And
Grenard.
keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive
playing
tackle
good,
who
too. He's a
struggled
backup.
like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
On third down, Wilson got his man. It's Dulcich. And almost, but not quite.
Nice.
Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down.
Gaithers again.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down before they can get the punt away whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more.
I don't want to get back in, so I don't want to ruin it.
The
Just wanted to go.
Broncos send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35.
We're having a better half than
Short kick here as
it
this
was
is toward
me,
the
so
sideline. And this one will
might
not
just
be
do this from now
returnable
on.
as it sails out of bounds. Houston set to take over. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 17-yard line. Mills over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Let's see a big play, man. Come on.
And now
All
it's
offense.
Valdez
Keep
scambling
playing.
on the
Oh,
end
what
around.
is that?
They'll wind up losing yardage here back
Why
at
does
the
the AI pick
21-yard
these
line.
stupid ass plays?
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third
The
down.
only person fooled is
That's
the person that
danger,
picked the
Charles,
play
of
thinking
running
that shit
plays
was
like
going
this
to
for
work.
your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be done.
So,
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around
like the
defenders
third or
behind
fourth
the line of
dumbass
scrimmage,
play.
sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case,
Maybe I will get back in.
yardage and didn't get it back.
so I would never pick
This
that shit.
offense so far on third down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw is Mills.
Nice.
He's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on third down to keep this drive alive.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play fake, Mills. Oh,
Look at that.
Ball here, and it's going to be caught. 27 yards.
Said we needed a
there,
big play.
first
There it
down.
is.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner.
Thank
to
you,
watch
AI.
them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but
I
to
mean,
keep
he had
the
all
rest of
day.
the team
I mean,
relaxed
everybody was
too.
just standing around.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Pierce now up the middle, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
They made some adjustments.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mills. It's caught left side by Cooks. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
We're getting there.
To throw, Mills. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To throw again on second down. Mills. And he's going to be taken down here. A back in the 32. Baron Browning from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from scoring out.
Didn't need that.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Mills to throw it. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be out of bounds. Able
That's
to get
my
it
dude, Anthony Schwartz. Nice catch.
That's good. The completion there. And Nathaniel Hackett apparently disagrees with the ruling on the field, and he's going to challenge this one.
Oh, it's 4th down.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a
catch
because
he
didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
Coming back.
He remains perfect. 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And the focus shifts back to Jerry Jeudy and his Bronco teammates. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I probably won't do a lot
Whether you
of
need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice.
Probably do like
just throw it downfield out of the pocket.
Streams of it every once in a while.
Sure.
I'll mainly be doing videos.
Use your running ability and try and get those yards
doing a lot of
safer
simming.
way.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Again, Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Jeudy. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 33. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now it's Wilson. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. From the 25 on second down. Wilson.
There it is. See, I told you to pick.
Be intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 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 Ah.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week.
He
Not
was
a pick six here, but an interception.
free agency,
because that's the word we use when
free
you
safety.
The pass. Oski
I converted to cornerback.
And block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski.
He's a good all-around guy.
Touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
He can catch a little bit. He can tackle a little bit. Play zone a little bit. Play man a little bit.
10.
He's like a Rondé Barber.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's
Nice.
Ross. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the
Man.
28. 8 yards the
Ross
gain
really
on the
don't fit
last
my plan,
run.
but
Here's
he's
second
hard to
and a
get rid
couple.
of. He just gets
On
yards.
second down, here's Pierce. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mills. Oh, no, he lost the football.
What is that?
But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will
What
indeed
just
hold
happened?
on to the ball and the possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the
What just
football as
happened?
well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble
What
on
actually
first
just
down
happened?
now. Here's second down. Mills now.
Throw it. Get rid of it. Do something.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
Nice.
And they got
Nice.
this down to about the 12-yard line.
See, Pierce plays good.
And
Ross is
passing
good. I don't.
yardage-wise, now up over
I'm a passing
350 in
team.
this
I only.
game. Pretty nice
My
performance.
playbook's like two
Definitely
different
that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure
schemes.
on
It's
guys
I got
trying
like
to cover. If you're a defensive
formations.
back,
I
they
got
put
like
over 350
gun
yards on you,
and
you've had a
single
long
back. I don't
day. The key to everything, if
have
you're
no
doing
real.
it without throwing
I run out
interceptions
the
or turning
pass
the ball over.
formations. I
From
don't.
down at the 12,
not a run
it's
team, but I
first
got
and
two.
10.
I want to keep them both. I got two guys I want to keep.
Now a handoff for Pierce. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Mills. This will be caught at about
Could have
the
hit
5.
Pierce. I'm going to have been a touchdown.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating
Get rid
from
of
the
it.
gun.
Get rid of it.
Mills.
Get rid of it.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Hello, awareness, man.
Randy Gregory drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So the field goal
Holding it
unit
too
is
long.
on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter time. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And coming out now, the Broncos. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, it's Wilson. Same connection, Dulcich once again. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Another pick might seal the
Now
game.
it's Wilson.
Oh, that was almost it.
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Face mask. Nice. Cheating bastards.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
That's where we get a pick.
To throw again is Wilson.
Oh,
Pressure,
nice.
and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
A rookie.
David Ajabo able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Going, you in that pick.
Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
Why are you trying to run it out?
37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense taking over again. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Oh my God, don't do that.
Turnover they needed, it's intercepted.
Oh
by Josie
my
Jewell.
God.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
They're going to come back. This is a Madden be-like moment.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Yep.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Another Madden be-like.
Picks it off. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Ross. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Open man is Ross, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, and what a play on special teams here.
Nice.
This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
So here is Wilson and the Broncos. Down 27-24, 2:18 on the clock. They'll have 2 timeouts and, of course, also the 2-minute warning as they go to work on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
And
nice.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
It's the game right here.
That's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Here's Wilson. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Wilson to throw. He's got Hamler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Wilson. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
All right, defense, we got to do something
here. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wilson.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
Buying time.
Get him, get him. What the
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And he'll just get rid of it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, shit.
One here, complete to the tight end. Now
that's the last time out, right?
The second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And
there it is.
Yet again.
There it is.
That could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Texans
ladies and gentlemen,
just about
that's the game.
This football game. When you talk about making winning plays,
came
that
back
is
14.
a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they take a knee.
Yeah, I can't. We came back. I thought we was going to lose that one for sure.
Able to take a knee at the end.
I mean, it's year 1's rebuild,
Preseason, coach said their goal. They
would have been in the world.
Said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are, looking at 2-0 right now. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
It's really the only thing we beat them in was takeaways.
So for Houston, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.
And all right, Russell, take your weird ass home.
Next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-1.
We got the Bears next week. Our defense is usually pretty good on here. I'll go ahead and send them to the next week, and then I'll probably stop there. Because this will be an episode in a series, so I don't want to make it like a 4-hour video. Oh, that's that rookie. He had a great game. He's coming on nice. Working on his run blocking. Probably the first year. Then we'll go back to his speed rush. It's playing great. Playing great so far. 2 weeks in, I'm happy. Surprised we even won a game. How are we looking in the league so far? 2 weeks. Not awful. Top 20. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. We might play with a depth chart or something. Or I don't know what to see. Leading our division, though. We'll take it. Alright, I'll do all of that in the next one. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I'll probably do another one tomorrow.